forecast.
Good evening. It was a cloudy day here across the coastal bend. Now shaping up to be a cloudy night at that and feeling a little bit muggier outside. You can kind of see that from our camera here at I-37 and Suntide. Some of those lights being reflected with some of the moisture that's been moving back into our area. So some changes on the way with the forecast. As we told you, a little bit of a warm up will be moving into our weather forecast. We had this cool down. It's short lived, brought us the clouds. So not as chilly tonight because of those clouds. It's going to help kind of blanket in whatever warmth we got today through the clouds at that. But our temperatures are generally going to be on the rise as we head into the end of the week. So cloudy overnight. When do we get rid of those clouds? It's not going to be until tomorrow afternoon. But yes, the sunshine comes back tomorrow at that. It'll take a bit for those clouds to break up. And then, as if the warmer temperatures we're expecting for the end of the week weren't enough, we have another cold front on the way that gets here early on Saturday morning. So since we're bouncing back and forth between weather systems, that means it's going to get a little breezy as we head on into the end of the week ahead of that next cold front. Well, where do we stand right now with those temperatures? Most of us on either side of the 60s here. So we have the lower 60s along the coastline, 67 in Robstown, still holding on to 70 at our official reporting station in George West, 67 in Freer, 68 in San Diego, and 63 for you in Kingsville and Alice tonight. We're only going to drop a few more degrees before it's all said and done, but our actual air temperatures are in the 60s. The dew point temperature not that far behind. So when we have a very short spread between those two values, that's where we get the sign that we have some more moisture in the way. And why is that? Well, it's because our winds have been coming in off the Gulf of Mexico today, so that helps to draw in some of that moisture. That's a trend that will continue into the next couple of days. So it's going to feel a little more like summer here as we go into the end of the week as that humidity comes back into the picture. If you're not a fan of that, don't worry, we've got a change for you with that next cold front coming through. We're going to drop the humidity right back down for some very comfortable weather as we go on into this upcoming weekend. Speaking of those winds, here's where we stand right now. A light breeze for most of us, generally from the east, but it'll be a calm night for us wind-wise. Tomorrow we'll see things pick back up with a light breeze, but generally windier heading into Thursday and Friday. Like I said, once again, because we have another weather system that's coming our way. Right now, kind of in between the two. We still have a little bit of that cooler air trying to make its way in, and that's kind of held the cloud coverage because what's going on in the upper levels doesn't match what's happening at the surface. You know, we have that moisture coming in from the Gulf of Mexico, so that's the reason the clouds have been locked in place. The next weather system, though, is on the way, and it's coming fast. We'll have a few days of warm, humid, windy weather with those temperatures reaching not only the 80s, but the mid to upper 80s for Thursday and Friday, and then we have our next cold front that's going to swing right through, offers a brief opportunity for some rain as the front's actually moving through on Saturday morning. Really, that's about it. Nothing meaningful as we head into the next couple of days rain-wise, but the temperatures are going to be much cooler as we head on into the weekend. So for tonight, this is what we expect. Another cloudy evening. We're not going to drop very much temperature-wise. Overnight low of 58 degrees, winds staying light, generally between the northeast as we head into the next couple of hours here and into the next couple of days. We gain about 10 degrees going on into tomorrow on account of some of the sunshine we'll get in the afternoon. We'll gain about another 10 going on into Thursday, a high of 85 degrees, 87 for Friday, and then that cold front comes through. We drop things down, 48 for that morning low going on into Sunday.